Welcome everybody. My name is Maria Fernanda Ramos Cetina. I am studying in the UPTC Tuna. Today I am going to talk about the house, the magic house. This is the topic of my lesson plan. The lesson plan will take place in the school, Normal Superior La Presentación Suata, with the grade second one, with the professor Marta Lucía Cetina, and the tutor of this activity will be Jonathan Vázquez Guarnizo, and the pre-service teacher will be who speaks Maria Fernanda Ramos Cetina. This activity will be on August 9th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Okay, let's begin. This is my lesson plan number 1. Topic: the magic house. Standard: I participate in conversations with clear pronunciation and good intonation. This is taken from the book named Basic Standards of Competence in Foreign Language. Okay, the purpose in this activity is that at the end of the lesson, the student will know the parts of the house and the student will be able to describe the place where it lies. Moreover, the student will be able to pronounce and spell the parts of the house well. The resources for this activity are board, markers, sheets, and flashcards. Okay. There are 3 competences. Number 1, linguistic. Number 2, pragmatic. Number 3, sociolinguistic. About linguistic, the student knows the parts of the house and describe the place where it lies. Also, the student will describe the dream's house. I have taken 11 parts of house: attic, bedroom, bathroom, nursery room, home office, living room, dining room, kitchen, laundry, basement, and garage. For example, my house has a big garage. About pragmatic, the student used vocabulary previously learned and it drew a house and identified the parts of the house. Also, a student talked with the other classmates about their houses. Example: my favorite part of my house is the kitchen. About sociolinguistic, the student helps to the other classmates with the different pronunciation of some words. After that, the student described how it would like to be the house in the future. This activity helps students to imagine where they would like to live. Also, the students know the dreams of their classmates about their magic house. Example: my house will be big and beautiful. About description, we have classroom routine. Time: 5 minutes. Pre-service teacher greets students. Pre-service teacher checks that the classroom is clean. Pre-service teacher checks attendance. Okay, for the warming up, I will begin to request students that students stand up, and I will move the body, and the students will dance to the same rhythm. Then I will read a short history. This history will be called El Gato con Botas. This is history. Okay. The class will have 3 parts: presentation, practice, and production. About presentation, the specific standard is I recognize and follow simple instructions if they are illustrated. Here, the pre-service teacher will begin the class asking the students if they know the parts of the house in English. After that, students check flashcard. The pre-service teacher will ask them about the unknown vocabulary. After that, the pre-service teacher will use the board and it will have a big post with the figure of a house and its parts. Moreover, students will have the same pose in a sheet, but the figure of the house that students will have to the empty. Okay, this activity will will be called Magic House. Students will have to situate each flashcard in the place where they would like to be their bedroom, their kitchen, their garage. This will be on your posts. Students will begin the activity when the pre-service teacher begins to point the board where will be the post of the house. Pre-service teacher will make a description of the house. It will be part by part. Then students will work on your post. This activity will be of 20 minutes. Here, pre-service teacher verifies that students understand the parts of the house, no more. Parts of the house, the flashcards. Okay, about the practice, specific standard is I describe what I am doing. Here, the pre-service teacher will begin to present the parts of the house with its respective pronunciation. The pre-service teacher will pronounce the word so that students repeat. Example. Students repeat please. Kitchen. Okay, kitchen. This process will be the same with each part of the house. After that, the pre-service teacher will give them a big paper so that they work in pairs and they will draw a house and will have to locate each part of the house and will write in front of this appropriate word in English. The drawing will be about the house that they would like to have in the future. Students will have 50 minutes for making the drawing. After that, groups will socialize their job. Here, the pre-service teacher verifies students pronounce the parts of the house correctly. In this activity, we'll have 40 minutes. Finally, in production, specific standard is I answer questions about people, objects, and place of my environment. Here, the pre-service teacher will give to each student a sheet. This sheet will have to write the exercise for the final class. The first point will be, which is the favorite part of your house? The second point will be, write the parts of your house and make a drawing of it. A student will have 30 minutes to develop the exercise and they will give it to pre-service teacher. Here, the pre-service teacher verifies students develop the exercise correctly. This activity will have 30 minutes, no more. About homework, there is not homework. Okay. The method used in this activity was the silent way. The silent way is a method of a language teaching. The method is based on the premise that teachers should be silent as much as possible. The learners should be encouraged to produce language as much possible. Learning is facilitated if the learner discovers or creates rather than remembers what is to be learned. Teaching should be subordinate to learning. In conclusion, silence makes students concentrate on what is to be learned. Thank you. Goodbye.